Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to August 2019. So we've had an intense July with those two eclipses and Mercury retrograde. And what that's done in July is shift out a load of old stuck patterns and help us revisit some of the patterns we thought were done just to make sure they are done. It was quite intense for many people, but me too, okay? But we can really feel that it's moving us forward to where we want to be, into that empowerment, liberation, into those gifts that the universe wants to bring us. So what else do I want to tell you for August? Right, let's look at some of the dates astrologically. I'm not an astrologer. I've got these dates myself from doing just a little bit of Google research, but just to let you know. So we've got a new moon on July the 31st into August the 1st. So as we go into August, we're coming into August with a brand new energy. Whoop, whoop. And the following day on August the 2nd, Mercury comes out of retrograde. But it's the 2-week shadow period. So we're really going to still feel it a little bit until the 16th of August. All right. So just be mindful of that. The worst of it will be done by the 2nd of August. And then over the next 2 weeks, we're starting slowly to move forward. But with that new moon pushing it along, that's going to help. What else have we got here? All right, Venus is moving from Virgo into Libra on the 17th. We've got a full moon on the 15th. We've got Mars entering Virgo on the 18th, and the 29th Mercury enters Virgo, and on the 30th we've got the new moon in Virgo. So there's a lot of energy around Mercury and Venus, and we're coming into Virgo season in August, coming out of Leo season. So there's a lot of shifts around, but this is all really positive to move us forward. So we're going to get into each of the 12 signs now. But before we do, I just want to say a huge thank you for following me, for subscribing, for liking my videos, for sharing them. It makes an enormous difference. And I love it when you comment on the videos. I always reply, read every single one. And I love that you engage with our little Julie Poole online family. So welcome to your August 2019's readings. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your August guidance. So you've got really powerful and interesting months. Now we know that July was quite intense, and it's been clearing out a load of old stuff to enable you to move forward. And everything you're moving forward now in August is towards success and the endings of the difficulties. So let's have a look what's going on. So we've got the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is the throat, coming from the energy cards. We've got source of life coming from the angels. We've got 3 gilded tarot, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So all wands, power, passion, work, all going on here. All right, now these are rooted down by these 3 from the LENORMAND deck. This is the Book of Knowledge. This is the ship, which is about flying above obstacles. And this is the 9 of Wands equivalent, which is difficulties, but coming to an end. It's worth it. Don't give up. You're nearly there. And that's the success card. Okay. Now, the advice from the Tarot of Dreams is the Death card with the 10 of Swords. So an ending of all of that anxiety, difficulty, yucky time, all coming to an end now. As you're moving through August, you're going to see things getting easier and easier and easier. That's your mantra for this month, guys. My life is getting easier in every way, every day. Okay, let's have a look at them in detail then. So you've got the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel here. It's all about the throat. Now, this is about us speaking our truth, standing in our truth, speaking up for ourselves, coming from the heart, because for us to get to the 5th chakra, we've had to open the 4th chakra, which is the heart. So everything we're saying, we're speaking our truth, but we're speaking it with love and with honor. Honor is the word my angels are giving me. Honoring your truth, honoring your authentic self, honoring your desires and your goals. So you're saying, to people. This is what I want to need from you. This is what I can give you. This is what I need from you. You're talking your truth. Now, the angels are giving you the source of life. So for us to be able to step into that lovely power, we need the energy to do so. You've been through this. This is a clearing, cleansing energy. If you look at him there, he's underneath that waterfall of energy from the divine, bringing the light down, cleansing away fears, doubts, wibbles and wobbles, clearing away the blocks and barriers and recharging us, purifying us, cleansing us to be able to speak our truth, speak up for ourselves. And why? Everything here is wands. All right, now we've got a brand new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. It's a gift, the hands of God there, giving you this new beginning in terms of your power and passion, motivation, enthusiasm, energy, fire, vibrancy. It's all wanting to come in now in August because you've done that big cleanse. You're now speaking up for yourself and you're now being able to manifest and create a new beginning because you have the knowledge to do so. The book of knowledge here, we have the knowledge, but very often our fears hold us back from using that knowledge or speaking up for ourselves. But now that that's been cleansed, you can tap into that knowledge, that inner guidance, that inner knowing, tapping into all of that knowledge that is within you and accessible to you to move things forward. So a new beginning with the knowledge to take action, to take it forward. And the Knight of Wands is the action card. He's the action man, bringing things forward. So taking action on your career, taking action on your power and your passion. And why? This is the ship. The ship is all about moving above the obstacles, being able to glide over them effortlessly. It's a number 10 as well. And 10s are endings of these obstacles, enabling you to fly over them easily, comfortably, smoothly. Okay? So this action, you'll find that my angel's just saying to me, where you've tried, I'm hearing some of you groaning, she's saying, okay, where you've tried to get past obstacles before and found that you couldn't, this is the time where you can. This is the time when you can. Don't allow, you see, let me just explain. When we've had situations before, it sets a precedent in our brain in terms of programming. Tried that, didn't work, no point trying it again. What the brain doesn't get is I've changed now. I've changed, I've cleansed, I've cleared, I've moved forward. Now I try it again and it'll work. Okay, so don't allow any of those doubts to hold you back because success is yours. This is the card of recognition, being recognized for who you are. Perhaps in the background before you were, perhaps in the background you were happy to be in the background before. People didn't really notice you. Now with the Archangel Gabriel speaking up for yourself, starting to say your opinions, starting to rise above the crowd, people are noticing you now where they didn't notice you before. They're noticing your opinion, your voice, your assertiveness. They're noticing you and you are noticing you, and that is bringing in more success. Now this card here, the maze, this is where we keep going and we keep hitting dead ends, but we can't give up because otherwise we're going to live in the maze the rest of our life. We've got to keep going. Eventually we will find our way out. We'll remember we've been down that path before and it didn't get us anywhere. It was a dead end, because that's what mazes are, aren't they? They're a series of lots of different corridors that have dead ends, and only one of them will bring you out of the maze. And it's a challenge to work your way through it and figure out how to get out of it. Okay, that's what you're doing here. Now you're going to be successful. This is an energy of I can do this. And notice as well, if we put him in the maze on his horse, he'd be much easier to see where he's going because he's higher up and he can see over the blocks and barriers, very similar to the ship, rising above those blocks and barriers, which make them really easy to get past. And that's the energy that you're in this month. You're still in the maze, but you're now on the horse and you can see where you've got to go. All right, everything has been cleansed that was in the way. You've got the new knowledge, you're moving forward, and you are working your way out of the maze towards your success. Now, these cards here, it's the advice from the Tower of Dreams, the Death card with the snake, which is transformation, endings, something old that didn't serve you anymore, finishing off. And what's finishing off? The Ten of Swords. We can't ask for a better ending than that. Yeah, we wouldn't want the ending of the sun. We want the ending of the difficulties. And this is what came out with it, this Ten of Swords. And this 10 is endings, ending the difficulty, the struggles, the despair, just the hardship. And I know, Scorpio, how hard it has been. I'm Scorpio rising, and it's been a tough decade almost, okay? But if you look at it, it's been getting better and better and better. This year's better than last year's better than the year before. It's getting better. And all the time it's getting better. And now this final bits are ending. They are ending. The struggle is ending. All right, you are nearly there. Do not give up, okay? Get on the horse, be able to see from a higher perspective, see where you're going, and know that you're coming to the end of this hardship, difficult times. All right, my darling, speak with your truth, be your authentic self, and know that this new beginning is yours. Step into it and claim it. All right, Scorpio, I hope that helps, and I'll see you next month or next week for those of you who follow me on the weeklies. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.